goals for today is get to dungeon,
Yes,
clear
get
dungeon.
yes, get to dungeon. Yes, get to dungeon. All right, I'm hiding over here under the tree.
Get the first dungeon and clear first dungeon. Yep.
Clear, maybe. We'll see.
Well, we shouldn't be that far off, in all honesty.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining the stream. Gonna continue on here with our Final Fantasy playthrough. I will try to keep a better eye on the chat today, just in case anybody pops in. Okay, so I did catch up a little bit on my class quests. But we are actually heading back to where we got to go. Okay, so we're on Feint and Strike. We got to go back to the Marauder Tower.
Coral Tower, but yeah, same place.
Oh yeah. There we go, Marauders.
It's almost like I was just here a couple hours ago doing my class quest.
You probably were, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
All right, what does Rainer have to say? Malgood, eagerly have I awaited your return. Oh, by the way, yeah, I voice all of this stuff, so if you don't like my my voiceovers, I'm sorry. It is. Contact whoever makes this game and tell them to start voicing over the old stuff, old content. Word of your exploits is already spreading through the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for your timely service, and your assistant as well. You guys have shown yourselves to be possessed of a sure arm, a strong spirit, and sound judgment. Would that Limsa Lominsa had more of your like. I'm going to try to read these things a little bit more inclusive, okay, Raven, so that you don't feel like you're just kind of standing over on the side.
Oh, that's fine. It's your story, man. Claim all the glory you want. You're the main hero. I'll be the side.
You're going to be the sidekick. Okay.
Well, usually it's only the hero that gets recognition. Like his party members don't usually get party recognition. So I'll just be the side party member.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to try to be a little bit more inclusive. I have little doubt that you all shall one day join the ranks of Eorzea's greatest adventurers. It is but a matter of time. Clearly, Baderon's eye for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he imagined you guys capable of such feats. Might you guys favor me with your own account of today's events? Such victories bear retelling. So how are we going to recount? Okay. Silently.
It should be triggering a cutscene for you.
Yeah, it's got a cutscene. Ishtola.
That's how it's recounting for you. You're gonna get a whole cutscene for it.
Oh, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate that. Ishtola has been working with us for quite some time, you see. And she was only too willing to assist Yellow Jackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of Limsa Lominsa yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting the attempted sabotage of the victory, In the small matter of your deeds at Swiftperch, you you too have proven yourselves a valued friend to the Thalassocracy. The Thalassocracy. What is a Thalassocracy? I know what a theocracy is. I know what a democracy is. What's a Thalassocracy? I'll have to look it up later, I guess. Admiral. Uh-oh, the big guy's here. The big person is here. Is the admiral a male or a female? Oh, okay. So the admiral is kind of like one of those elf people. So, okay. So I got a different voice for the elf people. May I present to you?
What do you mean, elf person? She's just a white colored of the.
Well, they got the pointed
big
ears.
guy that's next to her, the green. She's just a female version.
No, they're all green. No, she's like the tall elf-looking chicks, or the.
She's an albino. What do you mean?
May I present to you Admiral Blowfiswin. Blowfiswin.
The elf people actually have really pointed ears, so they're easy to tell.
Okay, so she's just a light skin.
I've been reading about.
Yeah, she's like an albino hawk.
Okay. Oh, and I don't have to do her voice good.
I am Melve Blufisfin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa.
Blufisfin.
On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day. A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward, after all? Ha!
I agree.
Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Badaron and Commodore Rayner
What are you
have
agreeing
taken
on?
turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits. Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet.
Uh-oh, we get to go eat, huh?
A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least
Oh yeah,
I can offer the
I
woman
think
who
we ended
foiled
like
the
one quest
Sahagin.
before the whole take the airship and go talk to the other
Oh.
capital cities.
Okay.
Oh, a seat at the feast.
Oh, and don't be late.
Ah, never, of course. You're gonna shoot me with your gun if I am.
Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Alright, what else you got for us, Rayner? I am not sure you understand just how unusual it is for the Admiral to invite an adventurer to a state banquet. It is a highly coveted honor. Why, even the officers under her direct command are rarely afforded such recognition. But I will not deny you guys what you have earned. You have earned it. Many of the tasks you have performed in the service of the Thalassocracy has been both difficult and dangerous. This is a reward for all of your efforts, a nod to your many achievements, both large and small. Has the enormity of this moment yet to sink in? Perchance you will realize its significance when you stand before the assembled dignitaries of Limsa Lominsa. And now that I have imagined the scene, I realize that you will require attire suitable for the occasion. What, my blue hoodie ain't good enough? I suggest you visit the wench and see what Bateron can arrange. He is surprisingly knowledgeable about such things. Okay, back to the... Oops. Are you already over at the winch?
No, I'm at the herbalist. I'm trying to find some green stuff. Because our quest is high society.
That's a control substance, you know, green stuff.
Hey, it's legal in my state. It's good enough.
It's legal in your state. While you're doing that,
funny enough, there is a shop that sells that stuff by a pizza joint called High Society nearby.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to bring your stream up on here too. Okay, well, I'll just meet you over at the winch then.
It's okay. I'm already grabbing a beer at the winch.
Oh, are you? Okay. Okay, yeah. There's your streams up now. Well, it ain't Merlwyb's guest of honor. Obnobbing with the high and mighty now, is it? This guy's really hard to read. I tell you, lass, I damn near snorted ale out me nose when I heard the news. You've come a long bloody way, and that's the truth. Well, one thing's for sure. You'll not want for decent grub. These banquets are catered by the bleeding best bark, no less. It's a grand chance to fill your belly to bursting with fine and, or more important, free food. But we can't have you turning up in your tight cake venturing gear. Hey man, I just washed this in the rainstorm that was out there. No, the honor needs to have a touch of refinement about her. If only to stop folk complaining when she stuffs her face with cake. Take yourself over to the Octant and speak with Janasum, the Bergair Consortium. He'll furnish you with some ladylike to wear. We're gonna get dresses, aren't we? I've already had a word with her. So all you need to do is pick up the goods, then bring them back here, so as I can tell you what's what. Okay, at the Octant. Where is the Octant?
Down one level. Near the big crystal.
Okay. See, it's raining out here. We can get all our stuff cleaned off in it already.
Yeah, I think it was just we looked too uncivilized for a high-class banquet.
For all those highfalutin,
all those nobles, you know.
yeah,
Down with nobility.
elitist jerks.
Yeah, the nobles.
All right. Well, I'm just following the.
You could have just warped to the big center crystal. He's along the ring of that giant crystal.
Yeah, I'm there, and then I was following the. Supposedly following. Oh, where this place is. Oh, it's right there. I don't know where I'm going. Just warned him. Uh-oh, it's a cat lady. Good morning, miss. Assume you're the undressed lady Vaderon mentioned. Yeah. I see. He was not exaggerating. Gag me with a spoon. I've chosen these especially for your debut in polite society. Fear not. I am certain you will absolutely adore them. Okay, back to the thingy. The place. So let me see if I can guess what's going to happen. We're going to be at the banquet. The pirates are going to show up and raid the banquet, and that's how we're going to get into the dungeon.
Wrong.
No? Well, that's how I would have written it.
No, we're gonna get told a story about the heroes of light and then pass out.
Oh, and then we're going to end up in the dungeon when we wake up?
Pirates are not involved in this at all. They only come in later after we visit the 3 cities.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out how we get to the dungeon then. Okay. When
we visit the 3 cities, they recognize the pirates are a group that'll be handled now, so they'll give us a quest to go to the dungeon.
Okay. Been to see Jassim? Have you? Let's add that box then. There we go. A nice pair of dress shoes for you. The lass mightn't have much else to her name, but so long as she got a decent pair of shoes on her feet, there ain't nowhere she can't go. Think of him as a gift from me, all the folk here you've done right by along the way. Aye, 'tis a very moving gesture, I know. Just don't go welling up on me. Eh? Wouldn't do for Limsa Lamensa, new arrow to turn up at the banquet soaked in her own tears and whatnot and snot. Ugh. Any road, that's your garb sorted. Now, you just need to settle your nerves. Tell me when you're ready, and I'll tell you where to meet. You're meant to go. I'm ready. So all we got was shoes out of that? I thought we were supposed to get a whole ensemble.
Yep. We were not fancy enough, so we had to go get fancier shoes. That's all that
shoes. Okay. So I guess I should put my shoes on.
Yep.
You ready then? Okay, let me Now, make sure you're wearing them fancy shoes when you turn up, all right? Carrying them won't do you no good. They're meant to make you look like a lady. Remember, not a lady's bleeding lackey. As for directions, the feast is being held on the bridge in the Admiral's briefing room. Speak with Xanthale in Bulwark Hall, and he'll show you the way. Just keep that eye, lass. And everything you've done for Limitza, give good reason to be proud. And don't let no big-born bugger tell you different. Let me put on my shoes.
They're called dress shoes in case you need help locating them.
Okay, I see them. Equip. I like my boots better, but oh well.
I'm
Okay.
all dressed up. I'm ready.
All right. Yeah, well, I'm wearing this. I don't have any.
That's okay.
I don't have any extra attire.
Well, that's
Okay,
a you problem, I guess.
Put on the dress shoes and speak with Xanthale.
I'm just following you, so you lead the way.
That's probably not a good idea, but
Well, last time it felt like I was rushing you too much, so I'm just letting you guide the way this time.
okay. All right. All right, so I am attempting to figure out where we need to go. A mizzen-mast path. Okay, so we need to go to the lower deck.
You can just go through the big crystal and then run along that pathway. And you'll come where you need to.
Okay, I can use this crystal over here to get there, right?
You can use any crystal.
Alright.
This guy has a glowing blue book. I want you to know you should strive to be like him.
I should have a glowing blue book.
Yeah, he's also level 100, but you know.
I'll get there eventually.
Are you
Alright,
running to the area?
This is not showing me where I need to go.
Because you're hiding a lot of things on your HUD that would be helpful to you. Anyway, if you just follow the blue dot, I'm along the right path, sending in the edge on the direction you need to run for.
Okay, I see the orange. Yeah, I see that orange deal now.
Did you see the blue book guy?
Blue books.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get me a red book.
I don't know. This guy's level 100.
I don't need no stinking blue book. I'm gonna get me
I think it was cool.
I'm gonna get me a gold book, and I'm gonna be even better than him. So.
But his blue book could be a nightlight, you know.
Nightlight.
Having a red light at the middle of the night might get you some other types of visitors.
I said a gold book. Oh, I ran past it.
I think it would get you the same type of visitors as the red would, but okay.
No, it doesn't. There's no such thing as a gold light district. Dress shoes. Fancy dress
Obviously,
shoes.
you've never heard of mythology.
An adventure where I've read a lot of mythology, and I've never come across anything saying that a gold
paved their
light...
roads with gold. Hello?
What? Say that again.
The gold cities? I mean, Nathan Drake found one.
Gold... I'm not... You've totally lost me.
You should play the Uncharted games.
Oh. So, gold cities are red light district cities. Is that what you're saying? I'm not
Well,
gonna play.
They might have something to spend their money on.
I'm not gonna play Uncharted then. Oi!
Have
How,
fun.
oi! How those are some fancy dress shoes? Come, adventurer. I will show you where the briefing room is. Ah, you gotta have a nice pair of shoes to get into high society around here, huh? Must be France.
Considering there's yellow jackets where they're not even wearing undershirts, they're just their bras thrown through.
Yeah,
Here, yeah.
definitely France. We're definitely in France.
We could also be in Germany.
Brothers and sisters of the sea.
She doesn't sound German.
Join me now in honoring this woman. for
Have
her
you seen the movie
services to
Hostel?
our great
Where it's like a
nation.
horror movie.
May the navigator guide and protect her on her journey, till sea swallows all. These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their
I don't
ranks are
remember
formed of
bathing in
cutthroats and
lights, did
madmen
you?
who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal
I
Leviathan.
thought this was a
From what
young
we have
adult
gathered,
game.
they
Teenager
sought
game.
to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path.
They dance on the edge. I'll give them that.
I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth
Well,
his
if anybody's
salt
taught
could
me
devote
anything, they'll
himself to the
push anything to the
fishback's god
borderlines.
is a question for a more temperate mind than mine. But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Execrable curs. I love their diction in here.
Such an extraordinary glow.
Why, thank you. I do have a nice glow about me.
This is one of the crystals of light.
By the Navigator.
Uh-oh, does that mean we're a warrior of
After
light?
our encounter with the Gubu, you
Yeah.
had a vision. Did you
We
not?
were erased from everyone's
Of a
memory.
towering crystal.
Mm.
I thought it was hinted at
You
because like they
bathed
all
in her
like they all
light.
make some mention of like having like a faint recollection of you, but can't put their thumb on it.
Ah, okay.
Yashtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power.
Uh-oh, we're avatars now.
This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her. And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations.
Oh, absolutely. No doubt anything we do is going to shape the fate
As
of
once
nations.
did the deeds of the Warriors of Light. Know you the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands, yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the primals. When the Garlean Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance. And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them. Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades. Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our throats. And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows appear to us, set against a blinding light. Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light. When I look upon you, I cannot help but be
I
reminded
wanted
of
you to
them.
know that the Gold Light District is apparently a street in Shinjuku, Japan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But that's not where you go for questionable
Uh,
company.
No, it looks like it's like a restaurant street.
Oh,
Keep
okay.
that crystal safe.
But it is a thing, at least.
In time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make
Kinda
clear
looks like delicious
her
food,
reasons
though.
for bestowing
kinda
it
wanna
upon
try it.
you.
Road trip.
Heed well her
Yeah, right.
words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
Oh, I got a headache.
Passing out.
Yep. Looking at a blood red sky. Embers flying by. Uh-oh, there's that moon from the beginning.
You're about to watch the realm be reborn.
Flames to the fore!
Oh, okay. That dude's seen some action right there. Scars all over his face.
Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Who's that lurking in the background?
Is Artemis?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
That dude's still back there,
We are being watched.
spying on us.
Standing back there menacingly, even.
Yeah.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Oh. Don't think you can.
You know, they have Final Fantasy X 10 clothing available in this game. So I could look like Yuna.
This is Mad Snake. Respond.
The one summoner I despise most in 10.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
I think the dragon's made his appearance.
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
The guild authorizes you to fight it. That was a Monster Hunter joke.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
I only played a little bit of Monster Hunter. Not enough to get used to the lore of it, or to catch any jokes. Sorry.
Damn it! Damn it
It's
all!
okay,
to
I'm
the
kinda used
seventh
to it.
hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
They're all dead.
Shell's not working.
All rotten.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
Louis Soir. Okay, that's how you say that name.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
So is Louis Soir, is that the elf guy that was on the hill
Orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back.
in that beginning movie? That beginning movie, the one that kind of teleports you out.
Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring
I
up
don't
the
know.
rear.
I just kind of breathe through the game. It's been a long time since I actually went to.
Damn it. Relay the order.
Right now, I was just
All
skimming
flames
through
are
the
to
online
withdraw.
store,
I don't care if our link cells are useless.
waiting for you.
You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit.
Are you still in the cutscene right now?
Yep, going through their dialogue.
Oh, okay.
The outcome of this battle was long since decided.
They have a lot to say.
Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
Well, it doesn't get any shorter if that makes you feel any better. It just gets longer as the game goes on.
Oh, that's all right.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
So is this kind of our characters remembering?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Bahamut. Okay, so that thing does have a name, Bahamut.
Yeah. The guild authorizes you to fight. So
Okay.
get out there, Hunter.
We'll get right on that.
Yeah. Just let me straighten up my hair a little bit.
That's right.
Immerat way. Kis Katoga's Wadorns. Sees Nigem. Fistun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
Always got to have a doomsday cult. Doing doomsday
Would
things.
any game be complete without them?
That's right. Morning, sunshine. All a bit much for you, was it? What happened? And you don't remember then? You keeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused a right stir. Had to carry you back to the winch myself. Well, I say, Carrie, 'twas more a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. Any road, don't fret. This little wonder you had was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. Your little nap seems to have put some color back in your cheeks. My cheeks are still white. So I'll leave it to you. Bugger. I almost forgot. Admiral wants to have a word with you. When you feel up to it, talk to Xanthale, and he'll let you into the command room. Oh, and stay awake, eh? I'm told old Mirwib was in the middle of telling you a story when ye started snoring last time. And I doubt she'd look kindly on you if you repeated that trick. Alright, here we go. Let me out, let me out.
You just walk over to the door and you can click on and leave. Are you almost ready?
Yeah, I'm going back to talk to Xanthale. Wait a minute, I'm always getting turned around here. There you are. Where are you going? Can I take off these shoes?
Yeah, you can go back to your normal armor now.
Okay. Ones did I have on? I think it was, yeah.
You know, I think my character has grown a little bit since he was they were last near Zendo.
Grown in height.
Yeah, I'm at least 2 hair taller.
Two hairs taller. Nice.
Yep. Better look out, Sanzo. I'm gaining on you.
Blue book guy. Just wait till I get my gold book, you blue book guy. Great, Skara. Admiral Blow Hiswin awaits you in the command room. Shall I announce you? Yes, please. Oh, I have to do her voice? Ah, Cora. It's good to see you on your feet again. Are you recovered? Then let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing. One I would entrust to no other. Duty I have in mind for you requires some explanation. I do hope you have not made other plans. Businessmen.
I love how she implies that if we even had made other plans, that we would have to cancel it.
Right. I have penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Ordisian Alliance. Running letters. The Battle of Kartau and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon Eorzea we scarcely knew. 5 years, yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light who once have given them hope are gone. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. That end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Kartanau. These letters contain the details of said proposal. And I would have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. You have proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa. But that is not my only reason for choosing you. No, I choose you because you possess the quality that puts me in mind of history's champions. A quality I fear lost. Say that you will perform this duty. I don't have much choice, do I?
Well, we're the warrior of lights, but we're also errand boys on the side.
That's right. That's right. I knew you would not disappoint me. This task shall take you far from the borders of our nation, into the city-states of Girdania and Ulda. A grueling journey, to be sure, where you to travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take to the skies. An airship pass to be used at your discretion. Airships bound for the nations of our allies leave from the landing connected to the bridge. But before you depart, I suggest you trouble Baderon for a few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. The old bastard is nothing if not well traveled. It's a pity I cannot issue such passes with a freer hand, as I did in more peaceful times, when berths were not so limited. But in these times of war, every craft we commit to the clouds risks drawing the eye of the Empire, and every voyage must needs be born of necessity. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in that opinion. There were other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. Aye, Cora. Your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full many see great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. On behalf of Limsa and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm for which so many have fought and died. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you. I wager that your destiny will be no small thing. Alright, let's go fly around.
Alright, I'm waiting.
I gotta talk to... Are you doing your morning calisthenics?
I was playing some Dark Souls, so I was doing the Wheel of Pain.
Oh, okay.
Showing off my gains.
Showing off your gains. I was watching a guy do a Dark Souls speedrun today. It was insane.
Was he better at the game than you?
Only just by a little bit.
Ah.
Back from your meeting with the Admiral, are ya? Personal bleeding envoy? Oh, you'll be carrying the word of the Admiral yourself to the leaders of the Alliance. Bugger me! I knew you was going up in the world, but I didn't realize you'd got that bloody eye. I'm proud of ye, lass. Thinking oh how far you come. Why, it's enough to bring a tear to me eye. That ain't the ale talking neither. Well, not just the ale, at any rate. Bless the navigator for steering ye me way. Horse, this is only the start. Now you've got your hands on an airship pass. The whole of Eorzea is laid out before you, like a fair maid on a feather bed. She's a big girl, too, with plenty of enticing nooks and crannies. If you think of us Lemensians are characters, just wait till you cross paths with the grim forest dwellers in old Gridania, or trade coins with the crafty merchants of Ulda. And then there's the wild places where the beasties rule, and no bugger with an ounce o' sense sets foot. That's first place we're going, right? But you're an adventurer, so I wouldn't let a thing like that hold you back. Of course, it ain't all exploring and excitement. There's evil trouble that plagues every nation. See, ain't just ours. And I'm talking intrigue and infighting, beast men and their goddamn primals. Aye, there's ugly side of life. Sooner or later, you're bound to walk into it. But I'll wager that bugger all out there that you can't handle. Something tells me you're gonna be just fine. Realm's at it rough, 'tis true. Folk are beginning to recover from the beating calamity Delton. Call me an optimist, hopeless optimist, but I wouldn't take much to turn things around. It's the perfect time for venturing like yourself to get out there and make a difference. Well, what are you waiting for? I'm waiting for you to finish all of your...
Now you know why I have the
jaw
bad habit
jacket.
of just skipping all the text and reading where to go on the quest log.
On the quest log, yeah. Speak to this person at the airship landing. We want to go.
Immediately, you can just go to the airship landing from that guy, the lift guy.
That's good. That is a good thing. Hey, I want to fly. Greetings, madam. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gardenia. Wait, aren't you that famous adventurer? It's Cora Malagud, isn't it? I thought I recognized you. You are an inspiration to us all. Oh my god. Madam. High wind skyways is
You're gonna miss your flight if you keep talking to the counter lady.
your disposal. All right. I thought they were just gonna put me on the thing straight off.
No, she's just a security checkpoint. You gotta get to your gate.
Okay.
Airplane style.
Do I click on the gangplank?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just picking on you. You could have continued reading her.
But you didn't want to listen to me doing the cat girl voices, did you?
I know. I just thought it'd be funny to make a comment of missing your flight, even though it would wait till you're done anyway.
You've snookered me before, you know that?
If I didn't do it now, there would be no chance in the future.
In the future. Attention all passengers! The airship bound for Gardenia is about to depart. Please make your way aboard the gate. Way to the boarding gate.
Well, because if you use the airship after this quest, you don't interact with the airship again. It just cues the cutscene.
Okay.
So it was a now or never.
Oh, that guy missed it.
No, I think he's just waving because he was tired of us bothering him so much. So long, suckers!
They're not going to make us man the air oars, are they?
I don't know. Well, I think he was just tired of us because we'd always enter his business but not order anything.
Ah, right. Good fortune to you, Cora! And, Chaka!
I got some Darth Vader wannabe on my screen.
Oh, really? They got a little steampunk stuff going on in here, huh? Astrum, wherever that was. Yeah, I watched Return of the Jedi last night, and this does look very Darth Vader-ish. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, at least it's not as Star Wars filled as the Zodiac Age.
Well, of course it is. You got a white armored stormtrooper right back there.
Well, I meant the Final Fantasy XII has more of Star Wars theme than just that.
Okay.
I'm not saying they both don't have it. I'm just saying the other one has more.
Led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worlds, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her.
Well, that's what happens when you fight dragons.
Conquest.
No, they weren't counting on the dragon. They were counting on the meteor.
Oh.
The dragon was an uninvited guest.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it.
Did you know they're of one mind? That means they all share the same brain cells.
They're the Borg.
So they're hive mind.
Yeah, they're the Borg.
They're hive minded and
beyond all reckoning.
not good. I mean, I guess the hive mind of Rick and Morty wouldn't be too bad.
Yet it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can
Although
bring
I guess the
order
hive
to
mind did dump
Eorzea.
Rick at the end of the
It
episode.
falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
So I take it these are the big bads for the first part of the first part of the game. Okay.
Yeah, they're the big bads for the Realm Reborn.
Okay.
And then it takes over someone else, and then someone else, and then someone else. So they're the first ones in the lineup. So they're kind of minor in the grand scheme of things.
Right. They're on the list. Beat 'em up.
They're the
list.
grunt.
Is really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea.
I mean, I guess they're a bit bigger deal than the pirates
We're
that
in
we
the
had to
midst
deal
of
with.
preparing for a
Right.
new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
The Legatus. Huh?
My lord!
Uh-oh, off with their heads.
Call me Nero.
Nero,
Tell
of
me.
course.
Where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
I love how like the
Alamigo, my
engineer
lord.
guy, it's like he's trying to be like a sneaky spy, but he just outs himself almost immediately with his first question.
Ah, codename Hummingway.
So
I
are we really
presume.
taking another shot at this person? Where you been hiding?
Right.
I don't know what you... Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Oh, didn't take his head off? Come on.
Remember, child's game.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any.
But he just outs himself, like, with his first question. He wasn't very good at his job.
No, he wasn't.
At once, my lord.
Because when, like, a grunt tells you, like, where you've been hiding, kind of gives you away right immediately.
Right.
Garland. Soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Garland, and you fight Garland as the first boss in Final Fantasy I.
Oh, I thought his name was Chaos in Final Fantasy 1.
No, the first guy is the first boss you fight in Final Fantasy I is Garland the Knight.
Yeah, but he also turns into Chaos for the final boss. It's a joke.
Well, Chaos is the final boss. Garland, I don't know.
Yeah, but but the final boss is also Garland. It's a time paradox thing.
Oh, okay.
Because Garland comes back as the final boss and transforms into Chaos. I thought you watched my Let's Play that went over this in 11 episodes.
In 11 episodes. I've played through Final Fantasy for myself. Final Fantasy 1, anyway. Oh,
then
where'd you go? There you go. Gotta go around here.
And here I thought you would got the reference then.
No. Why is it not letting me speak with Serpent Honor Guard? Who's that?
The person's standing next to me.
Yeah, but it doesn't let me over there.
Have you tried using the proper gate? How about the arrival's attendant? Did you try talking to them?
Well, I was about to call to talk to them, and then you said, "No, I'm over here."
Well, I am over here. You said the Serpent Honor Guard, which is actually next to me.
Okay. Okay, so these are the elf people.
Correct.
So the elf people are going to be very elitist, very kind of uppity.
As far as I'm aware, they're not the Lord of the Ring kind, but
well,
sure.
They're going to be, and they're going to be in this playthrough.
Oh. All right, go for it.
You must be the envoy from Limsa Lamensa. Welcome to Gardenia, madam. The Elder Seed Seer awaits your arrival. Leave the landing area. Yes, I want out of this place. This prison of short gates.
The walls confine you too much.
That's right. All right, what is this? Is this an elf guy too, or is that a human? That looks like a human. That looks like a human.
Just look at the ears; it'll tell you.
Yeah, I had to look under his hat. Greetings, good madam. You are the Lamencian envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way into the city proper and identify yourself.
Checking inside his clothes, I think this one is female, but also male. I think it's both.
Well, okay, I'll just do the male then. To the conjurer at Nofika's altar. She will admit you to Lotus Stand, and the Elder Seed Seers awaits.
Where am I standing on your screen? Because in mine, I'm inside the guy.
Yeah, you're inside his model.
I had to make sure which gender he was.
And you were able to see the plumbing from the inside, huh?
He has both plumbing, so... I think he's from Thailand.
I got what you're trying to say.
I would hope so, because I didn't want to spell it out anymore.
Yeah, definitely don't want to.
Now, before we hand everything in, I want to grab all the little blue crystals in around this area too.
Okay.
Because it will open up the teleports later.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Did you know where they all are?
This place is confusing, but I should be able to navigate us.
Okay. I'm on your 6.
I was hoping I would lose you and you just walk on forward into the next area. And I could have made a Zoro joke on you from One Piece.
I've never watched One Piece, so I would not get it.
Oh, he's a swordsman that gets lost.
Oh, okay.
He has no sense of direction.
That's me.
How can he not watch One Piece? It goes on for like 1,000 episodes.
I know, that's what scares me. It's too long.
It only gets
to start.
It gets good about episode 265.
Yeah, I'm not gonna suffer through 265 episodes before it gets good.
Well, that's just the internet meme.
Oh, is it? Well, that's the MMO meme too. It's that MMOs don't get good until you play them for 100 hours.
I thought it only got good after you finished like all the quest lines, and then it just opened. It's like now we play the game.
No, yeah, now you do the grindy stuff at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely do not consider end game playing the game. That's just what you do while you're waiting for the next part of the game to come out.
My take on it is like I'll play up to like when it's just doing the raids over and over again. Like if it's a mandatory raid for like story progression, like in this one, I'll do it. But if it's like nothing else to do, I'll just start a new character and go again.
And yeah, go through them all. Go through all the stuff. Do all the stuff you missed the first time through.
Sure.
Oh, you don't miss anything, huh? You know it all. You did it all the first time through.
Well, yeah, for the most part, mostly because I have such sidetracked disease going.
Yeah. The one boon that comes from OCD.
I wanted to show this guy off right here, because we'll be getting tokens. You can exchange them for a couple mounts from this guy, Jonas.
Cool. Okay.
Because we should have one achievement token that we can exchange for right now, and if you like want to say exchange, hit the others tab, and if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a couple mounts that you can get.
Okay. So exchange achievement certificate. Is that what we want to do?
Yeah. Okay. So the Behemoth Warhorn is a mount, and
you said go to others and scroll to the bottom, right?
Yeah, just scroll down. There's a few of them are mounts, and then there's another one. I think.
But we only have one, and these are two,
yeah,
right?
you get them for like clearing dungeons for the first time and a few other things.
Okay. All right, so we'll come back here for mount stuff.
Yeah.
Well, here's that black chocobo. Oh, is that just a little vanity pet?
Yeah.
Chocobo chick. Okay.
Yeah, that's just a minion that like follows us around.
Okay.
I believe you can actually get like a normal, like not obese one at some point in the game, but
okay.
I like my obese one that follows the cake on the pole.
I'm glad you don't have that fat thing.
Why?
Because you get on it and it would take up the whole screen. All 32 inches of my screen here would be.
Well,
Your-
don't
your
worry.
mount?
I have a mount that can do much better than the black fat chocobo.
Oh, okay. Take up even more of the screen, huh?
Oh yeah, we just have to unlock mounts first, otherwise I can't pull it out right now. Which we unlock mounts, I think. A lot of quests late. Because we have to go to Horizon and do like a lot of the main story quests. And we have to join a grand company, and then we'll unlock them out.
Okay.
And that is, I think, about level 20 quests, 25 quests. And right now we're at 15 in the main story.
Okay.
'Cause I know we clear like 1 or 2 dungeons and then a bunch of back and forth quests. Fetch quests.
So I got another profession on this character, the rogue.
Nice! You're gonna play a rhythm game.
A rhythm game?
Yeah.
I have no rhythm.
I'm not gonna turn in the quest yet. I'm gonna run for that last crystal that's in the botanist guild. That's way off.
Okay.
Cause my route of picking them up is go all the way here and then like grab the one by the turn-in, then run to the botanist one and then teleport back to this one, the Conjurer's Guild.
Okay, sounds good.
And this should be the last one we should need, and then we unlock all the teleporting. Unless I missed one, you know, that's also a possibility. I like the scenery on this place, but I don't like, and I like the layout of the Udall one. So if they would just make one that's a combination of the two, I'd be happy.
Okay, so we're gonna use this crystal to go back to the Conjurer, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Conjurer's Guild? Is that where we're going?
Yep.
Okay.
I have another class on my character too.
Yeah, you went Arcanist, didn't you? On yours?
Yeah, but I was, after today being through, got all the cities unlocked, I was gonna switch over to Gladiator into a Paladin tank. So I feel I can do better tanking on a Paladin than I can Marauder.
Or Marauder? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just more used to the Paladins tanking than I am Marauders.
You are the Lamencian Envoy? Begging your pardon.
It is a voiced one, by the way.
This one? No,
yeah.
I'm not getting any voices from it. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to the next one and see if it's older. Yeah, she's not saying anything. Verily, this is the seal of the Admiral of Limsa. Come with me.
Oh, I thought you were in the cutscene, not still doing the text boxes.
Oh.
I'm like, cause like the cutscene's voiced.
I'm in the cutscene
until,
now.
Like, she reads the letter.
So you are the Lamencian envoy. And an adventurer besides. The realm owes much to you and yours. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-e Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you
Is she
bear a
pretty enough to
message
make you
from
want to
the
become a
Admiral.
white mage?
I don't know.
Well, the white mage should be the healer. I'd be the tank, and then we can duel the dungeons. Don't need the bots or anything.
Yeah, I'll consider it. But we get
Alright.
the we do the bots anyway. That way we
Well,
can
I
have.
know, but I just thought for a little extra challenge, just duel the
Okay.
dungeons.
No. I already tried the 3-man Ragefire Chasm today, and it did not go well
Well, that's
with
your
the other
fault for
orcs.
doing it on World of Warcraft. This game would be more rewarding.
A remembrance service of the fallen of Cartanu. To think that 5 years have already come and gone. It seems like only yesterday that the Gallian Empire attempted to seize all of what we hold dear. Rising in resistance, the city-states of Eorzea formed the Grand Companies and joined hands in alliance. But, unbeknownst to us, the Garleans sought not to best us in battle, but moved instead to enact a terrible plot, the Meteor Project, by which the lesser moon, Dalamut, would be torn down in the heavens from the heavens to annihilate all life below. In a desperate bid to save the realm from certain destruction, our forces marched for the Cartano Flats, and there met the Filth Imperial Legion. Or no, what is that? The 7th Imperial Legion, not Vilf. The 7th Imperial Legion. More bloody a battle I have never seen, and would never wish to see again. Yet the carnage was but a prelude to the atrocity which followed. For despite our best efforts, Dalmud continued its descent, and from it emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who proceeded to rain fire upon Eorzea. The 7th Imperial Legion was consumed in the blink of an eye, while our own forces fared little better. That any among us were spared defies explanation. All seemed sure to perish. As the flames converged upon us, I prepared myself for death, only for a brilliant light to envelop me, relieving me of my senses. When at last I awoke, Bahamut was gone, and the land, which had but moments before been aflame, now seemed to me a place unknown, not simply ruined, but changed. Archon Louisoix may well have been able to shed light upon these mysteries, but he, like so many, never returned from Cartanal. And so we were left with countless questions, and no prospect of an answer. Yet such matters did not long occupy our thoughts, for we had far graver concerns. The calamity, as the devastation wrought by Bahamut has come to be known, laid our nations nigh to waste, and to this day we struggle to rebuild our lives and homes. Compound matters. The beast tribes continue to summon their primals, while the Empire encroaches upon our borders, consolidating its foothold in Eorzea. The outlook, in short, is bleak. In the wake of the calamity, it has been all but each nation could do to nurse its own wounds. Yet, if we are to weather the coming storm, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may well present the opportunity to rekindle the spirit of unity which gave us rise to the Alliance. I wholeheartedly approve of the Admiral's proposal. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gardenia. Now where's she going?
Maybe she's signing a piece of paper. Can you spot me like a million gil?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Thanks.
I'll give it to you right after I get done with this.
Alright.
What do you need a million gil for?
There was a minion on the market board.
Oh. You have done the...
Actually, you should actually receive a million gil when you hit level 30 anyway, because of a preferred world bonus.
Well, you can wait till then.
I don't think I can claim it. I already
You're
claimed
not,
it on another character.
You're not gonna steal my gil now. Now that you've told me that.
Oh.
You have done the people
Darn.
of Eorzea a fine service this day. I would not put you to further trouble. I shall see that my reply reaches the Admiral soon. The Admiral anon. You, meanwhile, she's read a lot of Shakespeare. You, meanwhile, are bound next to Ulda, are you not? Please send the Flame General my regards. Ah, and if you would be so kind, I should appreciate it if you would inform him that a pet of mine has been ill behaved of late. My wolf, to be precise. Needless to say, he must be brought to heel, and I would very much welcome the General's counsel on how this might be achieved. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safe to Ulda and beyond.
I need 150 million gil now. There's a Night Pegasus that would fit my aesthetic perfectly.
150 million now, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, where'd you run off to?
I'm at the market board.
Okay, I'm heading toward your dot.
Well, no, we gotta go back to the airlift thing. I was just waiting for you to get done patiently, so I'm not rushing you.
Oh, okay. So I need to go back. Do you want me to stay here by this? Well, I can just use this crystal to go back to the landing place, right?
Yep.
Okay, airship landing. Would you like me to wait here at the airship ticketer counter?
No, you can go.
Okay.
All I'm gonna think of is maybe we should I should run some dungeons and make some real easy money with some of the early mounts, because those apparently sell for a lot.
Okay. Greetings, madam. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Ulda. Oh. Are you not Cora Maligood, the Lomintian envoy? Oh. Behalf of all at Highwind Skyways, may I say that what an honor it is to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Yes, I want to fly. Oh
You know,
no!
I could totally see the airship guy being snotty. Because like, I don't think I've ever met an airport employee that's not been snotty.
Yeah. They love their jobs.
Yeah. That'd be like telling me I can't have my one drink on me, and then you have to get rid of it. Okay. Then turn around and there's a vending machine with the same item in there.
Right.
Already past security. The look I gave that security guy and looked back and forth, and he shrugged his shoulders like, just doing on my job.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay.
I'm just doing my job.
That was quite an adventure. Well, this guy's a full metal alchemist.
Yeah.
He's a paladin, by the way.
Full Metal Alchemist. So he is a manga.
Oh yeah,
or an anime. Was it just an anime, or did it start out as a manga?
it's a manga.
Okay.
You'll notice a lot. I noticed you keep the HUD off like a lot of the characters' names. You miss a lot of great references on people's names. There was a mage next to you doing like the cutscene back at Limsa, with his name being Rad Mage, like Red Mage.
I don't want my view cluttered with all of that.
Well, I was just telling you, there was a guy that was next to you with Rad Mage as the name.
Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa Lamensa. Welcome to Ulda, madam. Flame General awaits your arrival. Hey, Honor Guard. Dude, yes, he's human. Okay. Welcome to Ulda, madam. We have been expecting you. Flame General Raban. That like the beast Raban.
It's Consort Rodan.
Flame General Raban will receive you in the fragrant chamber. Please take the lift down to the hustling strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade.
I went to the other one, not the hustling strip, so I could pick up the crystals. Just so you know.
Okay. Alright, I need to find you so that I can get the crystals. Go. How do I get out of here?
Talk to the lift guy.
Lift attendant. There we go. Yeah. All right. You went to, where'd you go? The Ruby?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll see if I can catch up with you. There you are. Dancing with the half-naked cat girls, huh?
Yep. I was hoping I would just blend in and you wouldn't just notice.
Well, you were too fully clothed to blend in with them.
I know.
If you'd have been in your skivvies, though, I might not have noticed. No, that does not mean you need to disrobe right now.
Well, aren't you just a party pooper?
Come on, we need to keep this PG-13 at least.
I mean, you can't get much more PG-13 than the oversized bra the characters wear. The extra padding.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have said something when we were in Gridania. I would have shown you where to pick up like a free Fantasia to alter your character's appearance if you ever wanted to.
Nah, I'm good with what I got. She was perfect the day she was born.
Okay.
Hey, I don't care if you don't like her or not.
I didn't say anything. I was just
my character.
I was just saying. I was trying to get a reaction out of you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
With the super hesitant.
You only
it was
get
totally not because I was biting my tongue because I was about to say something that just get everyone canceled.
You only get rises out of me when you come troll me when I'm playing Dark Souls.
I don't do a very good job lately.
That was my fault. That was not you. That was totally my fault.
Well, I'm still waiting for you to get to the Gaping Dragon fight. So you can fight that one.
Mm. Well,
By the way, since this is all the capital cities, you can unlock almost all your jobs, except like the later ones that were added in later, like Red Mage.
Okay.
Reaper can be picked up later, and Samurai. Level 50 is Samurai, alongside Red Mage. We do not need to progress the storyline to level 50 before you get to access them. You just gotta get one class to level 50 before you can access them.
Okay.
So you're almost halfway there. Halfway there. SpongeBob style. Alright, which ones have we picked up already?
I'm just following you right now.
I was
totally
so
lost.
busy talking and trolling at the same time. I forget which ones we already picked up. Okay, we need to get the Miners Guild, Goldsmith Guild, and then the Sapphire one. Okay.
Bitter Snow. It's an interesting name.
Really?
Is that like yellow snow?
I think it would be more like the black snow. The slushy kind. I think the yellow one would be more salty, I think.
I don't have any experience to comment, so.
Me neither, that's why. Well, I guess next time it snows, someone has to go try it out.
I'll leave that up to you. Sounds like you volunteered.
Yeah, I'll leave that up to you because I already said not it.
I'm not doing it either.
Well, then I guess whoever wins the lottery gets to hire someone to do it for us.
Well, you're gonna have a pocket full of $1 million gil here pretty soon. Maybe you can just pay somebody to do it.
Well, I don't know if I would get it because I already claimed it on another character. I don't know if it works per character or if it's just account wide. Is what I was trying to say earlier. I think I sidetracked, probably. I love how this whole city is just like one big coliseum. Look.
Yeah, it does look like an or a big theater with tons and tons of nooks and crannies.
And we're gonna get the tigers looking at us for lunch. Have the fight a lion. I mean, we have a class or job named Gladiator in the city. Like, how much more do you need for that?
All right, looks like we got them all. No, it did not
we
say
need one
that
more, which is over here. The last one, the most complicated of them all, the Alchemist Guild. It's for those brainy type people, like the arcane-ish people.
Like the
bookworms.
You mean like those arcanists?
Yeah. You know, the complicated version.
Have to do all the
I don't have a big
maths.
enough brain for that. Alright, now we can turn in the quest.
Yeah.
It should actually just be a rerun of the same conversation you had in Gridania. And then just report back to Limsa and then off to the dungeon. So if you want to watch the cutscene, it's up to you.
Well, we'll see. It depends on what they talk about.
It should be near identical. Should be anyway, if memory serves. I don't know. I usually start off as Gladiator, so usually I'm the envoy the other way around.
Okay. Bartholomew. Is he a human? Is he a humie? Hey, these guys are twins. Except one of them has a little bit lighter colored hair than the other guy.
Imagine that. Everyone in Final Fantasy looks identical to their race.
But I can't tell what his name is because it won't let me click on it.
Bartholomew.
That's Bartholomew, and this is Bartholomew. The Lomentian envoy, I presume. Would you
He
be
doesn't actually
so...
have a name, that's why you can't view it.
Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, madam? My thanks. No, this is private. This is not your eyes. Ah, yes, the Admiral Seal. Please proceed. What's up?
I think that nameless guard is prime candidate, so if anyone wants to reincarnate into a video game world, that'd be a prime target. No name.
A no name
from Limsa. I thought I smelled stale
That seems to be the trend lately. Not the main character, but some extra in the story, and they gotta survive.
If you're half the warrior Merlin says, 'tis a wonder you don't
An
reek
anime,
of dead
anyway.
Sahagin. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
No, I did not. This guy reminds me of a character from Marvel Comics called Cable. You know, he's got scars all over his face. Cartano. I remember bloody Cartano.
I think Cable is a pretty cool character.
Yeah.
Not as cool as Deadpool, but, you know, he's up there.
You know what happened that day, adventurer? When we took the field against the Garleans? Yes, I saw it all. But my counterparts have educated you, yes, so you don't have to tell me again. What did I say? I can't read lips. Ane's pet is giving her trouble, is it? Well, she should already know my mind on that subject. Wolves are beyond taming. 'Tis but a matter of time before they bare their teeth. So it was with the Garlenians 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech that they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legatus Solus Zos Galvus. What a name, Solus Zos Galvus. They swiftly brought the other nations of Islabard to heel. And so the Legatus became an emperor in his republic and empire. So they're the Rome of this game. An empire which then sets its sights upon Eorzea. Okay, I'm not gonna read any more of these guys. I'm just gonna kind of read through it real quick.
All right. Well, let me know when you're done, because we can just hit the purple return crystal and get back to Limsa and finish off the quest.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm gonna run around the Coliseum.
So that was a code. She doesn't really have a wolf. She was talking about the Garlinians. I am so smart.
Alright, I'm going back to Limsa.
You've had it with me, haven't you?
No. I'm trying to keep as silent as I can so you can experience it.
I appreciate
But
that. I appreciate
You,
that.
you seem to get some misunderstandings story-wise, and that's when I will step in and kind of
Okay.
help you correct it.
Okay, yeah, just keep me on the path. You don't have to guide me. Just push me back on the path if I'm starting to get off. Okay, so this guy's gonna sign a decree to remember the fallen as well,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna give it to his elf adjutant, who has a little beauty mark on her.
Yeah. What's wild is actually the queen of that entire city is a Lalafell. You're in the Lalafell city, home city.
No way!
Yeah. So it's like like the guy that you said looks like Cable. He'll carry it around on his shoulder.
Oh, really? Mm.
Yeah, because he's like the personal bodyguard.
Hey, this guy watches, or this guy knows Shakespeare too. He says, "The Admiral will have my reply anon." Anon, anon. Quest completed. Okay, where are you sending me now, Bartholomew?
He's sending you back to the bar guy in Limsa.
Okay.
Or should be anyway. Because
Alright.
it should be called to see it to speak with Bodrun at the Drowning Wench.
Okay. Ah, my lady envoy. I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa Lominsa in the near future? If so, I have information that you will be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Betaron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. We're busy. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Betaron would doubtlessly be pleased were you to offer him your services. So he doesn't get that we already know Betaron.
No.
He's actually got dialogue for characters who start in this area and go to Lominsa later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually just avoid it. I just usually hit the return spell on the hotbar. And just return to Limsa.
Ah. You are
Skip the
correct.
whole airship.
You are correct, good sir. Let's take the quick way back. Let's use our Hearthstone.
Oh yes, with that hour cooldown.
It's only 30 minutes now.
It's 15 if you have a special edition with the special one.
Mm.
That's retail.
Betaron. Where's Betaron? Betaron's this way. That dude with the blue book is still up there. He's just showing off his blue book.
Yeah, he's AFK if you notice the symbol next to his name.
I don't have the names up, remember?
Well, when you click, yeah, but I was just saying if you would have clicked on him, he would have like a red share, meaning he was away from his computer. He's just logged in waiting.
All right, Betaron, what do you have? Welcome to the Drowning Wrench. Sit wherever you like, lass. I'll be with you in a... Well, if it ain't the one and only Cora Malagood and Chaka cutscene. No,
Yep,
viewing.
we got the...
I looked up at the deal and I said, and I saw your deal, and it says viewing cutscene. So now your last name is Chaka Cutscene. You're gonna have to change that.
Well, he's telling me we have a pirate problem again.
Oh, we have those pirates, those pesky pirates.
Yep, time for a dungeon.
I was told a distinguished venturer might be reporting for duty. Fancy that venture being you, eh? Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for a faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill you in on the details. I am. What do I want? Level 24.
Whoa.
I'm getting on up there, man.
It's almost like you're gonna jump 2-3 levels after this dungeon with all the XP boosts and dungeon clears.
I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it, some suspicious-looking buggers and have been sneaking in and out of the Sastasha Seagrot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north to Elport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know, but since that nasty business over in Swiftperch, folks have been a bit uneasy. Well, I say a bit. Is all I can do not to soil, is all they can do not to soil themselves every time the bloody floorboards creak. If you would permit me, Master Baderon. Oh, this is Raynor. If you would permit me, Master Baderon, I should be happy to elaborate. He just shows up. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself. What do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure my patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither, in fact. I came to welcome Cora back to Limsa Lamensa. It is well you have returned. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Elport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, Sastasha Seagrot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of colliers had taken up residence in the cave. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sastasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Of course. Then it is settled. Stasha is located in western Lanosia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach that place, I suggest you consult the Melpa. She can be found at the ferry docks of the lower decks.
Remember that boat guy I told you to talk to? Same guy.
The little
same area down by the Fisherman Guild.
Right. Yeah, he's the little Lalafell guy.
Yeah.
You heard that. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lass.
I'm scrolling in my smartphone while waiting. Because they have smartphones and
that is anachronistic. I don't like that one bit. Put that thing away.
I'm standing in line.
Hey, that tiger girl has a Lulu next to her. A wind-up Lulu.
That's cool. Well, I was ordering us an Uber to get over to the...
Oh, you were?
Yeah. Because we had to reserve our spot on the boat to get over there.
We're just going down to the Butcher
Fisherman
Duchy,
Guild,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we could just skip being... if we just teleport to where the dungeon would be, but I feel like that'd be overcomplicating to you, so I think it's just better to talk to the boat people.
We will talk to the boat people.
Well, the cat lady we gotta talk to, not the
Oh, yeah, we
dog.
gotta talk to a cat lady. You're here about Commodore Raynor's investigation? Then
Meow.
you'll want to board a ferry bound for Aleport. Meow. Once you arrive in Western Lenosia, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into the Sastasia. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly awaiting for you in the Sea Grot. Meow. The hall is on the way to Sastosia, just north of Aleport. Head inside, and one of the seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck, my friend. For sure. Okay, Aleport.
Remember to flash your ticket to Alpart. I reserved you a spot.
No, they know me. I came down here a lot the other day doing...
Oh, frequent traveler.
Yeah, I'm a frequent traveler. They know who I am.
Oh. Then can I get a 40 gil refund?
No, they still charge me 40 gil. I just didn't have to flash my my pass.
Yes, please finish your sentence. You flashed them, yeah.
No, I didn't have to flash them at all.
You flashed them for free entry. Gotcha.
No, I flashed them and they still charged me.
Would that hurt your self-esteem a little bit?
It did. It really did. Yeah. Seasoned adventurer. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I heard you are to brave the depths of Sastasia Secret. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into the... Are you fighting? Strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. I have one, but usually goes and does her own thing. And
I clear the path. What do you mean?
And you shall need the training we here at the Halls of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission.
I would not recommend that one, in all honesty. It is boring.
Yeah, I'm not going to. But, I mean, it's all the same, right? The Smith...
Well, I mean, you can do it, but I would recommend just do it on your own time if you really want to.
I will. Yeah, I won't bore everybody else with it. The Smith here, I'm boring them already enough with my reading of all the dialogue. The Smith here oversees the training schedules.
No.
Speak with him, and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. Well, there's a jazz guy going on in the background. When you have mastered all of all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Sastasha Sigrat, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Alright, I will check that later.
I'm just up the hill where
Okay.
it's telling you to go. I'm ready to go beat down some bosses.
Beat down them bosses. Alright, well, let's do it. Isildur! It's Isildur! Oh, it's Isildur, sorry.
I want you to know you confused me so much with just randomly started shouting. It's him.
He was sitting over there by the fire.
I know, but I never heard you get so excited over anything.
Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. Are you? You are. Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So, when we received word that men were of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sastasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. Yet, I've yet to see them for myself, but this lot belongs to those fishback fancying serpent reavers. Well,
I think you just said a slur towards the fishermen.
I think you did too. You can imagine the panic it'll cause. Kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here. Doing the safe thing. praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. Duty finder and duty support unlocked.
Alright, for the dungeons, I'll tank like the areas, but I'm gonna let you pick where we go, so I don't just roll you through.
Okay.
So if you want to go left, we'll go left.
Okay.
Even if it's not right.
Alright, I got the entrance
And
now.
I'll let you try to figure out the puzzles too, in the later ones.
Oh no, puzzles. Oh, I hate puzzles.
Is it showing you in the party one? Because it's only showing me in the
Yeah, I'm showing
bot ones.
you and me in the party.
No, when we're registering for the...
Oh, I'm not seeing any... Is this what when I click... So what do I... Enter Tasha with party of NPCs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the Arcanist. Got a Marauder.
No, it would pop my name up for a Marauder.
You're not showing up on the list though.
Yeah, well, we better.
Should we redo our group? Because you're the group leader, if there is such a thing.
There's a way I can set it where us two could be in a party, and I think it could be.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out where it would be.
I have a quest here, or there's a quest recommended to me that says keep your day job.
I'm gonna do a quick Google search now. Okay, it says we can't enter with NPCs, but the early dungeons don't even need people. Just enter with a tank and healer. And
Okay.
won't have a problem.
All right. Well, I guess I'm sort of a healer.
I think you'd handle it good enough anyway.
Okay. Well, that's sorry. That was the whole reason for doing the dungeons. Why wouldn't they? So you have to be a single player. You can't be in a group.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, though.
All right. Well, we'll just go in and do it ourselves.
Yep. I just gotta switch it to unrestricted.
Okay.
In the duty finder, though. What? Where's the unrestricted button?
Oh, okay, so the duty finder is basically your raid finder or your group finder.
Pretty much.
Okay. Testing. I wish I could figure out why my sound just decides to blink out on me from time to time.
I don't know.
Do I need to change my role, or do I just stay as a?
You could just stay as that.
Okay.
If I do unrestricted, we can still gain the XP and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't click on level sync, which means we would go in as level 24 and 25, which would put us above the dungeon, but it would make it easier for the two of us. But the enemy, like normal enemies, will not yield any XP.
Hmm.
So, do you want to level sync?
Well, I'm just gonna. I'll leave that up to you as far as like what you know. We're gonna be playing this.
You'll still get a buttload of XP for
Yeah.
like first clear time and all that fun stuff. And if you really want to,
Yeah.
you can always come back with and just do a run on the dungeon with bots and still get like the XP that way.
Yeah, I'm not worried about making levels. We're going to be playing this thing long enough to where we're going to level up anyway. So not a big deal. Let's just do it the normal way.
All right, we'll run us the two-way then.
Okay, cool.
We should not be level synced, so it should be a little easier running through here.
Okay.
As just the two of us. But you can still take your time and muck around if you want.
Okay. That's cool that they give you a little fly-through tour of it.
Oh, yeah. Fun fact, though. This whole dungeon can be cleared in about 7 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yep. Dungeons. Woohoo! I'm so excited. This is better than waiting for.
Yeah, it's nice to finally get to one.
I'm so used to like Gladiator because they have like a whole spin, like before like drawing the aggro.
Uh-huh.
So it's like when I'm trying to do it on Marauder and it's like only single targeting, it's not. It's throwing off the whole rhythm. This first area is kind of linear, so should open up a little bit in the later dungeon more. But you can lead the way if you want.
Okay. So we can go. No, wait. Bloody memo.
I didn't know if you wanted the little memo or not.
Find a blood-stained scrap of parchment. A message scrawled upon it in faded ink. The captain likes his seas blue. The captain likes his seas blue, spelled very strangely.
It's a hint.
Yeah.
For later. So you might want to remember it, or if not, not really a problem.
I'll remember it. The captain likes his seas blue.
I'm super strong. Look at this overpowering him. Eventually, we'll have to party up with other players to do the dungeons because they're just gonna be too much.
Yeah.
Just two.
Yeah,
of us.
that really bums me out that we can't.
Yep. It just means I gotta level up a DPS class because I am not tanking with other players.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I'd rather be a DPS or a healer. I guess that would work too. Can you target this clam when the mouth is open, first and foremost? Because it's gonna keep shooting out those like little firefly things.
Okay.
But when it's closed, it's gonna be immune. You can actually almost solo clear this dungeon by yourself, like almost on level sync. With like even without the info.
Count again. Almost died too.
Well, it's your fault for not speaking up, saying, hey, there's a shrimp attacking me.
I was too busy having to redo my sound.
Oh.
No, I wasn't saying that as a dig on you.
Oh no, I was making it that way.
Oh, okay.
Well, usually I'm used to just everything attacking me because, you know, super wide spin, but... The overpower it doesn't seem to have quite the reach that I'm used to. Spin the win on Paladin or Gladiator. Marauder feels more of a single focus thing rather than a group.
Kind of like it doesn't have a lot of AoE abilities.
Yeah, it doesn't have one. It gets them a little bit later, but not at this moment. That's what I like. Warrior gets pretty strong later, but starting off, it kind of sucks as a tank. I will catch a lot of blasphemy comments for that, but it's just how I feel about it.
It's very similar to WoW's tanks.
It takes a hot minute to get going.
Yeah, well, yeah, it does. You don't get a lot of Paladin kind of has
This is your first puzzle. So you gotta go up to one of the corals and click.
Hold on, I'm having my sound right now. When my sound goes dead, my mic goes dead too, and I can't talk with you. So even if I had said anything.
Alright, well you gotta... Remember, the captain likes his colored blue.
Yeah.
So this is a puzzle.
Oh, well... I guess we'll play with the blue coral. Inconspicuous switch. Battery will be sealed off in 15 seconds.
Yeah, because Chopper showed up. Now I can play like a real boss. It's only a single.
Yeah.
We need more ruin, more DPS.
More ruin, more ruin. Well, my red guy is about to come up, so.
More DPS, more DPS, more dots.
More dots, more dots. Cast my lot. Can I just do agreed, I guess? Or do I have to choose? So, how does this work? How does this loot stuff work? When I click on it, it gives me the option to greed or pass. I do not have the option to need. So agreed. Oh, I don't get anything? That sucks. I cannot hear you if you're trying to talk with me.
Your class is not compatible with those two items.
Oh, okay.
You gotta pass on the plundered goggles. You only did one. You gotta do it.
Oh, you have to do
individually,
both of them. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get used to this push to talk thing, but it's like sometimes I push the button, but it's not.
It's not working.
It's not working.
Okay.
Like it doesn't pick up the voice to start. Like it registers it's clicking, but it's not apparently sending the voice through. Which I think is a Discord problem more than anything.
Most likely.
I like to push to talk so I can talk to my chat while you're reading something, but I think it's causing more problems than anything.
These things are called scurvy dogs.
Yeah, they're dogs that have scurvy.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
You want to lead the way?
That's their fault. You want me to go through this glowing door first?
Yeah. I believe in you. Solo the boss guy, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Solo the mid-boss. I was actually gonna wait a couple of seconds anyway. Because my mitigations are on cooldown.
Oh. You should have told me to wait.
Oh no, I told you to lead the way. If we die, it's your fault, you know?
Is it now?
Yeah. I'd be more shocked if we died on this guy, in all honesty. He's gonna release dogs, so I would recommend moving off to the side. Or maybe releasing them on the next one. I just remember dogs appearing and coming to attack. Why would you stand next to the tank?
What?
Why would you come stand next to the tank?
You told me to
they would
move.
shoot like AoEs right at both of us then.
You told me to move.
Well, yeah, but not. Okay.
Hey, I'm still getting used to these. I don't know where these monsters have their AoEs and stuff yet.
Well, usually they aim them straight ahead, you know, at the tank. MMO style, shoot at the back.
That's why I was standing behind or to the side of the monsters.
Yeah, but one of these, they'll release like a cage of dogs that would swarm you.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was that one. Maybe I'm thinking too far ahead.
That sounds like something that would probably be toward the end of the dungeon.
Maybe. Or maybe I'm just thinking on the wrong. Because each dungeon has a variant to it.
Okay.
And they'll actually change. So, like, if you wanted to come back to this one on, like, a savage level, it'd be a different end boss.
Oh, okay.
Which is actually a Kraken. So, yes, you'll fight a Kraken if you come back and do this on a harder difficulty.
If you pull that many, bosses, I won't be able to DPS, or that many mobs, I won't be able to DPS any.
What do you mean?
Because your health
Who
is
needs
going...
who needs you to DPS right now? Just keep my health above 1.
Your health is going down really fast.
We'll keep it above 1 and we're good to go. I'll just DPS. Keeps you alive though. I also do have potions on my hotbar, so
Okay.
I was ready to click one. If it got too bad. I'm that last second healer, you know. I do have the key, so we can just go straight and open it, but we can also clear these passages, but you won't get any XP for killing the extra mobs, and there's really nothing there.
Well, so it's not worth going to look at?
It is, if you really want to.
Let's go explore.
Alright, we'll go the hole. The only thing, I will give you a hint though, when we're fighting like the final boss of this dungeon, when you see anything pop up that says the water's rippling, find it in the arena and try to close it off, otherwise we will be swarmed by add-ons. Okay. And that's gonna get a little tough on both of us.
The water is rippling.
Yeah, that's on the final boss. You'll see what I mean when we get there.
Okay.
But just keep an eye out, because I can't go close the water, because I'll be having the boss focus me. I feel like this dungeon is just catering to me with all this armor.
Yeah, I haven't gotten anything. But that's
Yeah.
par for the course when I go into dungeons. I rarely get items out of any dungeon that I ever go in any
Well, to
game
be
that I
fair,
play.
to be fair though, you are a caster, so you usually don't need a lot of gear besides the ones that boost your MP, but this game has it fixed. There's 2 rooms above here, but I don't recall any treasure coffers in them besides... I say recall, because
Okay.
there might be one. Yeah, this one doesn't have one.
I do have sleep too if we ever need to do some like crowd control.
That's good to know. You also got dots, so you don't get minus DKP. That's why you don't get any loot. You're in the negatives. No DKP for you.
Oh, well, that's because I have to heal. So I don't get dragon kill, or I don't get DKP because I have to heal.
Well, then you don't get any loot.
You ran by those guys and they didn't aggro. I ran by them and they go crazy.
I think it's because I'm 1 level above you, which triggers the
Not even
aggro one. Because you gotta be so many levels above the enemy before they'll just ignore you. So I think it's that 1 level.
1 level difference, huh?
Yep. It's the difference between a level 98 and a level 99. You don't mess with a level 99, you only want to mess with a level 98. Okay, this is just back to
That's back the way we came.
Yeah. To the captain's quarters then?
Sounds good.
Alright. This one's gonna get filled with people, so be on your healing game. I will let you take the next piece of gear, as long as it's not like a strength boosting item.
There'll be plenty of
Even
chances
if you don't need
to
it.
get.
If it's a dexterity one, that would help you with your rogue class.
There'll be plenty of time to get gear.
Well, I know, but it's not fair that I keep taking it all. I'm in a sharing mood. Generous. Benevolent.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Also full of crap. Is it... For someone that... Reaver, he sure doesn't look the part. He kind of looks like a hobo Reaver.
Yeah, he looks like a homeless guy.
If we finish this whole dungeon in 50 seconds, we'll end it at exactly 69 minutes. Yeah, this dungeon's pretty linear.
That's cool. As a
starter dungeon.
Starter dungeons should be, yeah.
No, they should be confusing, kind of like the Rage Chasm.
Yeah, it's so confusing.
Yeah. I think that's the one I'm thinking of where it's like loop-de-loops.
No, that's Wailing Caverns.
Oh. I can't remember. And this is also the one with the dogs. I see the cage where they'll be released. should release the dogs any second now.
Release the hounds!
They're coming up behind you, by the way. Let me gather them all. There we go. Do you see the Scurvy Dog D? The really tiny front one? He already died.
No. Oh, did he run away?
You didn't get to see the tiny one.
Well, I saw its carcass.
I guess.
That's good enough.
Yeah, you didn't want to see it when it was alive and then dead, you know?
Dead scurvy dogs and live scurvy dogs look the same to me.
What? They're just untrained good boys.
Untrained good boys.
How dare you say that against them? Do you want to clear out all the ads before we go in, or should we just clear the ones to the gate and then fight the boss?
Let's clear them all out. That way there won't be a problem anymore.
Well, they're not going to be a problem when you enter because it seals off and they can't enter then.
Oh, will it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's good practice for me to start getting an idea of what my
I love how you're just gonna smack them in the butt and they're like, oh, you're here. Overpowered butt smack. I guess I gotta deal with you now. The ultimate taunt.
Yeah, right. Love tap on the rear.
I can make a joke of that one, but I'll refrain. Alright, we can leave those guys to their social hour over there, because our boss friend is over here.
That's fine. Uh-oh. Cutscene.
Alright, in the cutscene, do you see, like, the gate things? It's gonna say the water ripples, and then you gotta calm them. Otherwise, you're gonna get, like, more fishermen jumping up at you.
Okay, more Sahuagin.
Yes. Like over
Okay,
here, and you'll see like water. You'll see water bursting through these gate things.
Yeah, I
so.
see unnatural ripples. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's gonna say it's gonna start rippling, and then it's gonna shoot water through the gate, and then you just run over and like right click them.
Okay. All right, cool.
All right, ready?
I'll try to keep an eye on all of that.
I'm gonna wait for my rampart to come back up because it's on cooldown for 8 seconds.
There's really nowhere I can stand where I can see. Okay, I'll have to stand right here where I can see all of them.
Just kind of pay attention. It's gonna get to a point where you can't get to them all anyway.
Okay.
But hopefully we can just burst them down that fast enough. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that big of a problem if you can't get them all. But if you leave it unchecked, it's gonna get a problematic.
Okay. I'll try to keep them in view.
The one behind me is rippling.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there. Oh, he got out.
Alright. I'll get him on me.
Yeah, this is really hard with just 2 people because
It's not really that bad.
I
mean,
can't get to them because now see we've got 2 more.
All right, just I guess stay on healing me, and then we'll get him knocked down real fast.
I can put them to. I can try to put a few asleep if you want.
Just help me first down the boss. We'll handle this like professionals. I love how that guy just took a butt smacking. Yeah, just focus the boss right now.
Okay, I'm trying.
It's gonna overwhelm us real quickly. There we go.
Yeah, there was no
And
way I
swift
could.
completion with extra experience.
Yeah, that's. You need DPS to kind of camp out behind those things, or range DPS to camp out behind
Yeah,
those.
that's usually what you want, but like even with the NPCs, they don't actually help you. They'll just let them pop up and try to DPS them down for you.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. We got most of it done.
The next one is actually easier to
There's
man because there's
is-
no ads that will come in the middle of the boss fight. You just kind of have to watch out for the. Do you want this one actually? Because this one's worse than the weapon I have.
No, my other class uses daggers. So just
I know, but
just take
you
it.
didn't get a single piece of loot this entire dungeon.
I'm used to it, dude. Seriously. I rarely
Alright.
get stuff out of dungeons. All right, I need to go and take a bathroom break for just a second. So
All right, you do you.
let's take a
Make sure you wash your hands.
let's take a couple of minutes break.
Well, we got like what, 26 minutes left on stream.
Yeah. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right, where to next? We got to go
I'm
back
just trying to figure.
talk to Braden.
I'm just trying to figure out which class to level up off stream, so when we need to do it next dungeon.
Oh, Isildur's gone. I bet you he was one of those pirates.
Guaranteed. I don't know which class to go with, like level up off stream, so we're ready for like the third dungeon when we would need other players.
I don't know. Don't ask me. Well, I mean, is the you're playing a Marauder right now, right?
Yeah.
So is that specifically strictly tank? Nothing else?
Yep.
Okay.
If you hit C and go over to your classes / jobs, it puts it in a nice little outliner of which class goes where.
Okay.
The only one that can multi-class of DPS or healer is yours, and that's when it gets a promotion.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're kind of stuck in that class where it is.
We heading back to Leminsa, right?
Yep. We gotta go back to that barkeep guy that we never buy from, and he just keeps having to talk to us.
Well, we don't drink. We only drink off camera.
Yeah, of course, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Grabs Red Bull. Yep. Mm-hmm. Gets a nice Coke with some ice. Little extra flavoring on the side.
Yeah. Oh. Well, this is a busy man.
I guess those are other people that always stop by the talk.
Yeah. Oh, they must have been wanting the pirate job, and we took it from them.
Yeah, but at least they're nice about it and just walk away.
Okay. Yeah, we don't. Oh, we don't get to rough them up.
Nope.
What was this guy's? Dolorious Bear.
The guy in the red hat has the name Grim Shadows.
That's cool. Yeah, you and every other guy, dude. Yeah, at least they were kind of civil about it. Back then, are ye? With all your limbs and tail, and a tail to tail, I'll wager. Fishbacks? And there I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 hells. You turned your back for 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastards have set up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still, sounds like you left them in pieces. So I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on leading themselves to the fauna of Osastasha. Of course, any roads. All's well that ends well. Thanks for shedding some light on this mystery. Knew you get the job done, lass. You always do. Now, I bet you're dying for a rest. Just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. Just so happens that I've had a request from our guild, sister guild in Gardenia. See, seems the forest folk are in need of adventurers that can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready. I'll lay it out for you. Party Finder. Oh yeah, I forgot I had potions and stuff. Ready to hear about that job then? Like I said, request comes from our sister guild in Gardenia. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt. I suppose it posed trouble for an adventurer as survived the bedlam of Sastasha. If you think you might be interested, well, want to have a word with Mother Miune, the counterpart in Gardenia. Good luck, lass. I don't know if I'm ready to go to Gardenia yet. Maybe we can go out and work on... We've got about 15 minutes left. You want to go out and work on our hunting log?
We share different hunting logs.
Well, that's fine. I can go help you with yours, and you can help me with mine.
Or I could just switch over to my Arcanist, and
I'm already past the first. I'm at the difficulty 2 hunting log for that.
Oh.
Are you there as well?
Not on the Arcanist.
Are you on difficulty 2 for
Marauder?
For Marauder?
Yeah. But I'm almost done with that one too. I'm almost on the 3.
Well, let's go finish up your... Let me help you finish up yours then, and then we'll... we can work on a few of mine if you want, before we close it up for the night.
I mean, it's only, what, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes? We could just call it now.
Okay, that's fine too. Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason to drag out like in a whole YouTube episode's worth of just running around.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, well, thanks everybody for joining us for tonight's long play of this Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time.